When Prince Harry agreed to a BBC HardTalk interview, the production team expected tension, but no one foresaw the eruption that was about to unfold. The studio, normally neutral and controlled, was about to witness an exchange that would dominate headlines for weeks. Sharp questions, sharper ego, and a patience level that hovered near zero. And by the end of it, Stephen Sackur would do something unprecedented in his decades-long career: ask a royal guest to leave. It began in a room nothing like the usual set. Because of scheduling and security issues, the interview had been moved to a private, high-ceilinged salon, quiet, warmly lit, deceptively serene. 2 wooden chairs faced each other in the center. Beige curtains softened the tall window behind them. A patterned rug grounded the space. 2 paintings hung behind each man, their tones warm yet somber. Stephen Sackur sat on the left, posture precise, suit crisp, glasses catching the light. His hands rested on a folder of questions, each crafted with surgical intent. Questions that never softened, even for royalty. Across from him sat Prince Harry. Gray suit, white shirt, no tie. The top button undone, attempting casualness, but betraying restraint. Shoulders stiff, jaw set, irritation simmering quietly beneath the surface. Before the cameras rolled, there was no greeting, no friendly exchange. Only silence thick as fog. Stephen finally broke it. "Are you ready, Harry?" Harry's eyes lifted, unimpressed. "I'm His Royal Highness, actually." Stephen didn't blink. "Not for this interview," he said. "You aren't." A muscle jumped in Harry's cheek. The director signaled. Cameras rolled. "Prince Harry," Stephen began with polite firmness. "Thank you for being here." Harry crossed his legs with a sigh. "Let's just get on with it," Stephen continued smoothly. "You've described the royal institution as toxic, harmful to your mental health, restrictive. Yet critics say you still leverage your royal identity when it benefits you. What do you say to them?" Harry laughed sharply. "Critics are irrelevant. They can't understand my experience." "It's not about understanding your experience," Stephen countered. "It's about consistency. On one hand, you condemn the monarchy. On the other, you profit from the fame it gave you." Harry's lips tightened. "Is that the angle we're taking already?" "This is hard talk," Stephen replied. "I don't take angles. I ask questions." Harry leaned forward. "Yes, and they're the wrong ones." Producers shifted behind the cameras. Stephen stayed composed. "What do you want people to understand about you?" Stephen asked. "That they consistently get wrong." Harry exhaled loudly. "That I'm not responsible for their fantasies. People want a perfect prince. I'm not that. I left that life. But you do seek public sympathy, do you not?" Stephen pressed. "You write memoirs, appear in documentaries, give interviews like this one?" Harry snapped. "No, I tell my story." "That's not the same, isn't it?" Stephen asked. Harry's irritation sharpened. "This is why people hesitate to speak out. Journalists twist everything." "Harry," Stephen said evenly, "you've released more public statements about personal grievances than any royal in modern history. It's fair to ask why. You're asking the wrong questions." A long silence stretched. Stephen leaned forward slightly. "Let's talk about your move to the United States. You left to seek privacy, yet you signed major streaming deals?" "Oh, here we go," Harry cut in. "The privacy myth. I've explained this thousands of times." "And yet," Stephen replied, "your actions contradict your statements." Harry shook his head. "Do you even listen? Or do you just wait to speak?" A ripple went through the crew. "My job is to ask difficult questions," Stephen said. "Your job is to answer them." "Oh, I'm prepared," Harry said. "I'm just tired of educating journalists who refuse to evolve." Stephen's eyes flickered, but his tone stayed calm. "Then this will be an interesting interview." The tension thickened, filling the room like smoke. Stephen looked down at his notes, then back up. "Let's go back," he said. "Before California, before Netflix, before the memoir, people first knew you as a young prince walking behind his mother's coffin. Someone the world pitied and adored at the same time." He paused. "Do you feel you've weaponized that sympathy?" Harry froze. "Excuse me?" "It's straightforward," Stephen continued. "You refer to that trauma often. Some critics say you use it to justify every decision you make. Harry's jaw tightened. My mother's death is not a narrative device. Anyone who sees it that way has something wrong with them. And yet, Stephen said, whenever you're challenged, you return to it. Do you worry you're trapped in that moment? Harry smirked coldly. You enjoy cutting people open on this program, don't you? This program asks what others won't. Not trapped, Harry said. I'm informed. My childhood taught me what institutions can do when left unchecked. Stephen met his stare. Or because it keeps you at the center. Harry's nostrils flared. So now I enjoy being a victim? He said. I'm asking, Stephen corrected. There's a difference. People love that word, Harry replied. It's lazy. Label someone a victim, and you don't have to listen. Do you ever listen? Stephen asked quietly. To people who feel let down by you? Veterans who felt blindsided by what you wrote. Staff who say, you and your wife made their lives miserable. Harry bristled. You cite anonymous staff as if gossip is evidence. These are formal complaints, Stephen said. They worked for the institution, Harry snapped. Not for me. Stephen let the words sink, then shifted. Your military service. In your memoir, you referred to enemy combatants in ways many found dehumanizing. Do you regret it? No, Harry said bluntly. You don't regret describing the people you killed as chess pieces? Stephen asked. It's how soldiers cope. Anyone pretending otherwise is lying. Veterans disagreed, Stephen said quietly. Are they lying too? People love outrage, Harry replied. I'm not responsible for their interpretations, or Stephen said, for the impact of your words. Harry's eyes flashed. The impact of my words is nothing compared to being shot at while the press questions whether I'm a real soldier. This isn't about your courage, Stephen said. It's about how you talk about it now. You ask the world to see your humanity due? You extend it to those you fought? Harry shook his head. I don't need your morality lectures. The room felt smaller, the lights harsher. Stephen continued, voice steady. Critics say you speak of compassion, yet lash out at anyone who questions you. Harry laughed bitterly. Critics again. I'm putting their concerns to you. No, Harry corrected. You put people in a chair and chip at them until they break or slip. I've watched HardTalk. You're predictable, and yet you agreed to come. I came, Harry said, to remind myself why I don't trust your industry. A smothered chuckle escaped from the crew. Stephen didn't react. Let's talk about Megan, he said. Harry's posture stiffened instantly. There it is, Harry muttered. The obsession. You brought her into the public narrative, Stephen replied. You said she saved you. Do you accept that in doing so, you made her central? She's central to my life, Harry snapped. That doesn't give anyone the right to dissect her. Yet do you ever update your material? Harry interrupted sharply. Or just recycle talking points. Silence crushed the room. My job isn't to get applause, Stephen said. It's to ask what many are thinking. Maybe they don't deserve an answer, Harry replied coldly. Stephen held his gaze. You say you want to break cycles, he said. But what I'm seeing is a man who refuses to be questioned. A man who demands empathy, but meets scrutiny with contempt. You don't know what I demand, Harry said. You only know what you project onto me. Stephen tapped his notes once. Let's go deeper, he said. Many ask whether you like it or not, if you're truly seeking healing, or if you're addicted to the drama of your own rebellion. The words hit like a blunt instrument. Harry stiffened. The entire room felt it. Addicted to drama, he repeated slowly. That's what you think this is? I'm asking whether you've become so used to conflict that you recreate it. Harry leaned back, incredulous. You sit behind your glasses, pretending you can diagnose my life in an hour. I'm not diagnosing, Stephen said. I'm asking you to reflect. From the outside, Harry said bitterly, my existence has always been a spectacle. Every move scrutinized, twisted, weaponized. And now, you suggest I seek it out? I'm saying your choices may create a cycle you claim to escape. What cycle? Harry demanded. The monarchy. The press. The public. You still talk about me. Still dig. Still chase. He gestured lightly around the room. You want me to disappear? And blame me when I don't. Stephen didn't break. I want clarity, he said. Accountability. For what? Harry shot back. For speaking my truth? For acting, Stephen said, as though every conflict in your life is someone else's fault. Harry blinked, stunned. Ah, he murmured. The royal family loves that line. The press loves that line. Then explain it, Stephen said. Without blaming anyone, what responsibility do you take? Harry's breath shook with frustration. You want a neat confession? A soundbite. Healing isn't neat. Trauma isn't neat. I'm not asking for guilt, Stephen replied. I'm asking for honesty. This conversation, Harry said sharply, is as complex as a headline. Stephen's tone tightened. Critics say you make